Aha! I have here. I was mildly distracted by other things. But then just do the rising. And then I'm going to reset and do more Black Myth Wukong, but rising first. Hello, Wandering Minstrel. Rising to the call. The Wandering Minstrel seeks a adventurer both willing and able to help put the finishing touches to the year's rising celebration. Ah, of all the coincidences, you will hardly believe it, but I was just this very moment reminiscing of the time you lent me your strength, and 12 months passed. A 12-month passed. You see, I again find myself in pressing need of adventurer's aid, yet just as I did last rising. Oh, if only Drac'to was here, I thought to myself, and here you are. Well then, what do you say? Shall we clasp hands once more? My thanks. The matter is this. I have been approached by a lady named Ayoyo, who wishes to imprint her own imitable mark upon the sky as above Limsa. I speak, of course, of the fireworks that illuminate these rising nights. Learning from my contributions to past years' festivities, she has enlisted me. To her cause, of course. We already have the year of organizing committees. However, Lady Ayoyo has expressed a strong desire to consult with a storied adventurer before finalizing her proposal. Come to the Yellow Jacket's guardhouse to the base of the Coral Tower, and I will introduce you. Pretty sure she has something to do with a different story. I'm just trying to remember what one. Oh, that looks nice. No. It's just Crippler gear with a bandana mask. The base of the Coral Tower. Surprising how much you can learn if you actually read the things. Lady Arroyo, one storied adventurer that has promised. Blessed are all the 12 upon ye. Name's Arroyo, cannoneer first class with the Yellow Jackets. Say an honor have ye on board. Goddamn pirate speak. Did I mention that it is the Yellow Jackets who are in charge of this year's festivities? Not only is decorating for this festival decorating for the fair Limsa streets, but in designing and constructing the fireworks that brighten the skies above them. Lady Arroyo here is quite the savant in all matters incineration and explosives, and so it has fallen to her to formulate a plan for the displayed crowning glory. Me and the other lads and lasses of the cannoneers whipped up a load of lavish little drakes, snakes, and devils for the Moonfire Fair, but more the same ain't gonna cut it for the rising. Because it's all about remember those who lost in the calamity, ain't it? Then and there deserved something amid spectacle that a bunch of old bangers. An admirable sentiment, I'm sure. An admirable sentiment, I'm sure it would not do for our ode to such poignant memories to be aught less than memory. Let us make this year's rising one that the citizens of the fair realm will not soon forget. Will not soon forget. Took the words right out of me mouth, dearie. Thing is, haven't hardly set foot out of Limsa in all my days. I don't reckon I'm best placed to know what's going on the minds of the citizens of this fair realm. Goddamn pirate speak. And so you will pick an adventurer's brain, one who has journeyed far and wide across the land we love, and knows it and its people intimately. Ye, before we call upon your particular wisdom, mayhap it would behoove us to seek out a wider range of opinion. Many and more look at the skies come a rising night, and the thought that runs through their minds are no doubt as diverse. Let us learn them. Sound like a plan. Mind if I join ye, dearie? Could do with learning some of those thoughts myself. Right then, it's best to start asking around. Come, someplace a lot of outsiders gather, I reckon. How about we make it to the Aetheryte Plaza down in the lower decks? While you two are engaged, allow me to continue our discussion with the organizing committee. I shall await you by the aft castle. You see them lights down Ox Alley, dearie? Decorations for the festival, they are. Every year with the streets and all decks out for the rising, me art's filled with, well, all kind of feelings, sorrow, pride, regret. But enough about me. We come here to find out how the other folks feel about it. Let's split up, head down the alley and ask a few little old customers each likey looking customers each. We're on a schedule here, so don't go asking every single soul you see. 4 or 5 should do ye. I'll meet you down by the fair dock when you're done. Welcome. What may I... Welcome. What may I interest you in this fine evening? Information it is it? Well, if you're really must know, the whizzing and banging that fills the air this season always takes me back to the time just before the calamity struck. A great festival was held to celebrate the formation of the Grand Companies. People in the streets were hooting and hollering and set off fire sprouts, and all the ships in the bay were bedecked in maelstrom colors, let loose their cannons. It seems so foolish now, knowing that it was soon to befall us, but all the noises served a purpose nonetheless, drowning out the fears that ever whispered in our ears. It is my firm belief that the rising fireworks serve the same purpose even now. They present a vision of lovingness, of togetherness, that we must forget our fears and be given hope for the brighter future. The streets are all filled with life. The sky all full of fire, and the westerly winds fill our seafaring seas as it does our hearts. Ah, I've always picked a better time to come home. I couldn't have picked a better time to come home. You're a sailor too, aren't you? With the fireworks, ye say? Good on ye, lad. Hey, I have a few memories of old back then, if you're eager to hear him. A merchant seaman, you see. Always sailing hither and thither across the waves. When you back from a trip to Razatan when the calamity struck. Everyone's looking up to the sky and the loathsome lantern that hung low in it. Look, like most folks, I don't remember much what happened in the days before or after it fell. But I'll never forget those faces. And that's what I love so much about the fireworks, you see. Same faces looking up, but this time with smiles. Remind ye not only of the bad times, but how we got over it. Ah, pretty lady. One moment, I have to go take care of something. see them, my love. Eh? Huh? You're involved with the fireworks and want to know what I think of them. Well, just now I was wondering if they can be seen from far out the outing. Offing. Do you know? I see. The reason I ask is that my husband is out there now. He's meant to be back by the rising night, but it seems the tides didn't turn in his favor. He was so looking forward to the fireworks. I do hope that he can see them from here, from where he is, that we can share them together, no matter how far apart we might be. This is my only request to you, that you make the finale as bright and boisterous as you can. That all those who cannot be together this rising might still share in its message. Alright there. Anything I can do for you? You're asking for people's thoughts on the rising fireworks, huh? I would have thought a great hero like you would have better things to do with your time, but I suppose that's what makes you a hero, eh? Helping people out wherever you can. Well, I, like most people, I suppose, think of those I lost. My parents most of all. I wonder if they're watching too. Swung up from the bottom of the ethereal sea to see what all the crashing and banging about. It's complicated, I suppose. I feel sad they're gone, but happy I'm not. And grateful to Badaron saving me and so many others. If they are watching, I hope they can see me too. See that I'm doing all right for myself, that they might sleep soundly for another 12 months. Sorry to keep you waiting, dearie. So what did you find out? Same here, and half expecting them to just like looking at pretty lights, but it seems that feeling runs a lot deeper than that. The memory of the calamity still sits heavy on their hearts, but the fireworks go some way to lift them weights. So, any idea for the grand display? What kind of thing I reckon lift those spirits the most? Grand Flashy, 9 people pass. Give people hope for the future. Hope for the future, eh? Ain't a bad idea. Reminding folks that however dark the night, dawn is just around the corner. Rising ain't just about mournings those who lost, after all. That's about remembering the struggles of those who survived to steer us to the brighter future. Aye, that's it. That's what Limsa needs this rising. Ship's cannons and the departed salute. Not not just for the Fardland, but for the set sail for unknown shores, a vision of the past, oh the future. And oh bleeding armada filling Galadian Bay, lighting up the very Evans who wouldn't want to watch that. That settles that. Have the minstrel go to love it. He said he'd be up by the F castle, right? I'll see you there. Hot mama. Our intrepid adventurer returns and positively bursting with inspiration, I take it. I see. The traditional seafaring allude not only to the memories of the fallen, but to the future fortunes of those who follow in their wake. A most fitting proposal, I'm sure. Thanks to both of ye, but our work ain't done yet. There's a lot needing sorting out before we can put this idea into action. So much to do, so little time. If you wouldn't mind helping us a little longer, this theory, I'd be forever in your debt. Let us know when he got the loins good and grinded. Dirty. Okay, I need to go take care of something real quick. Please, I'll be right back. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one! Be right back. Alrighty, let's redo it. Right then, let's get started, shall we, dearie? The plan is we're going to line up an old fleet of ships across the bay and have him fire a broadside into the sky. But before we go about finding our fleet, we need to get the plan approved by the organizing committee and the means convince Commandant Rainier. I'll take the lead, but I ain't exactly got the silver's tongue nor much experience nobbing with the higher-ups. If you two see me struggle, put in a word, won't ye? Of course, m'lady. Your cause is ours. Thank ye, dearies. Together then, to the Coral Tower. Last I have the privilege of meeting with the Commandant was around the time of the calamity. I have been arrested for conspiracy to incite rebellion. Naturally, it was all a misunderstanding. Some other scrapient soul has been singing songs of sedition. If not for Rainier and his relentless pursuit for the truth, I might still be lingering in the brig. He is a stern investigator who would brook an equivalency. Shall we then? Want to make the rising display special like that, but the sheer scale of this proposal is beyond anything I imagined. Oh, a yo-yo, need I remind you that the first duty of the Yellow Jackets is the keeping of the peace? Filling the bay with ships will not only disturb the daily working of the harbor, but it's sure to foment instigation amongst the common. Knowing this, do you still mean to persevere with this outlandish plan? I do, Commander. Evelyn O'Menson's heart, every Eorzean heart, still brings the scar of the calamity all the same, all the loss, the hardships, the struggles, it cuts deep. But the rising, it ain't just about looking to the past, it's about looking to the future, too. And if it's our duty to watch over folks, keeping on the straight and narrow, like I reckon it's our duty to see them off on another year's journey, too. Well then, I accept that your intentions are pure, but what about the logistics? I trust you have a plan as to who exactly would be providing and paying for this fleet of yours. Yes, Commander. We're gonna petition the Maelstrom for the flagship and the rest of the Black Sailors. Of course, one is wont to forget that the buccaneering souls remain bound to the service to serve the Maelstrom in times of necessity. Lady O'Roy, a yo-yo would have us parley with the three great pirate captains and remind them of their civic duty, it seems. Aye, that's right. The pirates answered the admiral's call back recall back when the moon was falling, fought and died at Cartanu, same as the rest of us. When they hear about our plans to salute all those who have fallen and all those who didn't, I don't doubt they'll answer the call again. I wish all the luck in the world in recruiting those rogues to you, 'cause you shall need it. Very well then, allow me to arrange the parley. Shall you succeed in this feat, you may consider all of my remaining doubts answered. I bid you remind that you go. I bid you remember that you go to speak with pirates, lawless marauders, all. Pray that you do not say aught to offend them, lest we find ourselves with a mutiny on our hands. I shall have the Maelstrom summon the leaders of the three factions to the anchor yard. Pray go there and complete your preparations. Cheers for sticking with me, lads. I hope I can count on ye support in the next set o' investigation and all. Of course, my lady, alas, I fear the captain and those far-famed scoundrels of the sea will prove rather less abiding partners than Commandant Ray there did. While Rowana of the Sanguine Sirens may be swayed by emotion, Cavaline of the Kraken Arms is of a much more mercenary mind. The executioners, meanwhile, value honor and glory above all else. If there is aught that unites them, it is the zealous spirit. Let us argue with passion that we might inflame theirs. If it's passion, after I got that in bleeding bucket loads. But I might need you two to jump in again, 'cause me tongue decide to twist itself in knots. Just say the first thing that comes into ye heads and I'll pick up after. Oh shit, what did she say? Oh god. Come on then, dearies. Let's head over to the anchor yard and get the parley started. Let me see if I can put on my pirate outfit. No! Did I get rid of my pirate outfit? Damn it! He's in. He's always gonna be in. Thanks for coming. The reason we ask ye here is... I, the Maelstrom, summon Leas for our loud and clear. We want us to help ye with the rising fireworks. And the answer is no. With me sirens fire on aboard side, it's to show our enemies to the bottom of the brine. Not to paint pretty pictures in the sky for drylanders to gawk at. We're better things to do with our time. 'Tis a rare occasion, to be sure, but I find my opinion aligning with Roswan's. Our time is precious, and I am sure is yours. Let us hasten to draw this discussion to a close. I shall put it bluntly, I see no profit in this endeavor for myself and my men. So, unless there is anything else. If you shall require my men, and to shackle ourselves to the sirens, it would require even greater recompense. The sheer scale of the spectacle we propose, the sheer scale of the sheer scale of the spectacle we propose, would not doubt draw all the lords and ladies of the realm to gather in the city, personages of high renown and deep pockets. Aye, and if they saw you lot working and with that maelstrom, they do wonder if ye public image folks who normally wouldn't touch the pirates that's with a bargain board, they queuing up to do business with ye. I do believe you have a point, poorly if phrased though it may be, that when legitimate business, one must project image of a legitimate businessman. Sod ye image, and sod anyone who lily-livered to trade with us. They can stick their bargain poles up their bottom sides. What's in it for the sirens? Carvelin's in, don't you want to be together? God, I'm playing dirty. What? What are you trying to imply? I'd rather cut me ass off with a rusty cutlass than have to spend another minute in the peering piss hands company. Me and me girls are proper pirates. The sirens ain't all about pirate life, though, ain't he? You run alms houses of the sick and injured, and those with children keep themselves busy with odd jobs, with such as come their way. There ye hunters and the folks who've drawn to the city to seek the grand display quarry. Ah, I see where you're going with this. Get the girls to set up stars, sailing, food, and grog, and the like, and they make killing, provided they and add all the right permits from the Yellow Jackets. You're a shrewd one, you. Maybe I could lend ye a hand myself. They do say the best way to a man's heart is through their stuff. What of the executioners? There is no dishonor in linking arms with Admiral Merweb and the Maelstrom, surely? He was already in. You, Yellow Jacket, I want ye to tell me one thing and tell it true. This is Limsa, the greatest port in all the realm. Ye could find this fleet o' ye's without our help. Yet ye come to here begging for it. Why? Because I reckon you're the ones who need the rising most. The black sails only come together cause o' Carter. Yet could have up anchor and sailed off into the sunset. But no, ye fought like demons on those cursed flats. Made heroes o' yourselves and martyrs. The way I see it, is only right that those that lost the most when they stood to gain the least should be the one to fire the salute to the departed. And a salute to the departed too. The calamity changed the lives of ye pirates more than anyone. If anyone should be celebrating new beginnings, it's those who knew beginnings already begun. Yes, it's all for our own good, is it? I heard back. I'm heading back to the Estalicia. Send word. When you've hammered out the detail of this display over years, we'll see what we can do. Aye, aye, Captain. Can't really say no to you now, can I? We lost a lot of good people back in Carchanu. Let's see them all off with a bloody great bang. I will join you on one condition, that in your reminiscing of past drama, as you do not make a shameful spectacle of yourself. Pray do not force me to restrain you again. I never forced thee to do nothing. You keep your hands off me if you want to keep in, you randy bastard. Quite the fragile flower, isn't she? Well then, I bid you adieu. My ship were not ready themselves. I'm going French because I am a French elfman from the French area. Because we are Frenchlings. Breath. And gods, I am so nervous I couldn't hardly speak. So much for chipping in, and when you did. Could have never gotten them on our sides without you. Right, then. Time to put the finishing touches to the plan, oh me. It's going to be wonderful. I just know it. Oh, and about ye reward. I've given it to the minstrel. Ye can grab it from him to new beginnings, lad, and may the navigator's breath ever fill ye sails. You did a great service, my friend, both for Lady Yo-Yo and for all those who love the rising, myself included. For that I shall be ever grateful. Expect it shall be still some hours before preparations for the grand finale are complete. Mayhap we will wait together. Hey, the rogues. While we wait, do you care to hear a verse that has lately come to me? It is a song of celebration, of encouragement. All those who sail for unknown shores, pray lend me your ears. Oh god, my brain! What have you done to my brain? Greetings, warrior of light. This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream or a flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind, perhaps, or perhaps not? It is a pleasure to meet you again, as I have in the past. I have beckoned you here that I might express my gratitude. The road we have walked has been long and winding, full of perils and pitfalls, but we have enjoyed every step in your company. We hope that you feel the same about this last giant leap. With every adventure we undertake, the longer the legacy we leave behind. We leave behind us. Yet a lengthy history needs not me. Yet a lengthy history needs not mean a foreshortened future. Many adventures yet await, even. We shall continue to chart a course into the unknown, into the great unknown, one that takes in all the diverse wonders this wide world has to offer, that your legacy may grow ever greater. To be certain, it will be at least to be less trying task to sleepwalk ever onward down the same well-furrowed path, yet to venture down paths untrodden, believing in the bright and glorious future that lies beyond them, is by far the most rewarding. This is the gift that we wish to deliver unto you, a gift of adventure. Time! And we pray with all our hearts that you will continue to walk with us. We thank you for joining us on this journey, heretofore and hereafter. And the time has come for the vision to end, time for your eyes to open for this waking dream. From this waking dream. The moon? But we just... The moon! One cannot know what fills the hearts and minds of those who look to the sky this rising night. Perhaps you and I will see very different images in those explosions of light and color. But one thing I know for certain, that's right here, right now. We look to the same sky. And though the path that lies ahead of us may lead in very different directions, sometimes, some places they shall cross again. It is almost time for the display to begin. The consummation. Consummation not only of our labors, but of the thoughts and prayers of people of this fair city. A salute of the departed and of those who set into unknown waters. Many adventures yet await you, my friend. May the navigator's brave yet ever fill your sails. More of a wanderer? Oh, God. From eastern seas to the eastern sky, to the sacred sun ascends the voice stirs of wind of rain of rope of sail of friends who like the golden light of dawn and streams across the sky set sunlit sails of foreign lands. May a fortune follow thee. Her journey done, so sunk the sun below the western waves, and memories stir of friends of yon, asleep in hither way. Let not our voices raise in song disturb your endless sleep, but join us in our chorus and your dream amongst the deep. And expect an excerpt from an ancient mariner's song, a prayer for the safe return of those who sail over the far horizon, and for the peace of those who sleep beneath those same eternal waves. It concludes with a wish that the voices of those whose spirits are stirred in anticipation of new adventure across the years of those who adventurers end too soon, and that they may be reunited as one. A fitting sentiment for the rising, methinks. And so I offer you my own heartfelt wish that even shall your adventures carry you beyond the far-flung horizon of this wide world, we shall meet once more in a 12 months' time, and look up to the same sky together. The MSQ! It's the MSQ! You have unlocked the toy chest. Open the toy chest, find in the in-room, we'll play the minigame. Additionally, a notable personage has been seen to frequent the anchor yard this rising. Do the same, and you may be greeted with an unexpected encounter. Huh. You hear footsteps approach you and turn and see the proprietor of the drowned wench. Oh, if it ain't me old pal Drac'to. Here to beg the old bird for guidance too, are ye? I don't know how to say her name. Says you at an end in these year's fireworks, not a bad job ye made for in neither. You met Sal Ihar Odajbi down in Hawker's Alley, aye? I sent her to pick up some stock for the wench. But I D know what she brought me back? Only a bottle of bleating Barcha. Purchased for it out of her own pocket. She did to thank me again for saving ye life. Don't know why she's so hung up about it. The girls paid me back 100 times over with all her hard work over the years. But a bit bad accepting it, like, but, well, a bottle of bracha is a bottle of bracha. Reckon it's you who shall be thanking. Anyways, for the marvelous display. All the ships in the harbor, the fire in the sky, it brought back a lot of memories. Some good, some bad, but every one of them was worth remembering. And we ain't doing him yet. We'll be off on a ye next adventure soon. Enough, I wager. Will you come? Can't rightfully be staring out on an empty stomach. Now, can we? Hurry up, come up to the wrench and we'll feed ye belly. Balderon. Balderon. Here. The head chef of the Bismarck. Oh, the explorer and his Opo. That's fun. Well, I see a fellow Lymeria and breath on the face, only to find the faithless bounds the sun whispering in the ear of ours. How'd ye been keeping, Drac'to? I hear you got you to thank for the rising display. A yo-yo's been singing ye praises from Fisherman's Bottom to the Coral Tower. Well, surprisingly, I know her. Lemonsa is a small place, lad. Hardly a day goes by I can't see a yellow jacket or several in the Bismarck. Whatever it is to sup on the finest foods and the wines this side of old the sea, or to clap irons on those who tap the keg a touch too thirstily. Suppose an adventure like ye mustn't notice anyways coming and going on ye, or what sticks around in the city for a while, and ye'd see the jackets ain't just acts for hire, they're true friends of the common folk. Or yo-yo wasn't a tainer before the calamity struck, you know. Her master and thing had a thing for fireworks. Over time, they came back from their wanderings. They'd load her down with a underweight of sprouts and spinners they've picked up from God's knows where. Day and night you'd see her down in the market squares, beaming and that sunny smile of hers, and every passerby trying her damnedest to fog stuff. Enjoy the work, I reckon. But then dilemma fell and she lost her master. Literally lost him. And the way she tells it, it was as if the calamity burned an hole in her memory and they fell straight through. Couldn't remember their face nor their name. But she never forgot the fireworks. The amount of gunpowder that went through her hands over the years, she couldn't help her learning a bit about making them go boom bang. An apprenticeship with the cannoneers later, and she was a yellowjack. So when I heard they were the ones who's been put in charge of the rising display, I knew she'd be first to volunteer. The rising, the fireworks, they mean a lot to her, and as a friend, they mean a lot to me. Thank you. Now who else? The Admiral herself? Aye. Drac'to, this is a coincidence. Rainer was just telling me of the role you played in putting the display together. I'm sure all those who gathered in my city is to witness it was a move as I. A salute to those who sailed set for new adventure. It shall surely resound in their hearts, and given them strength and courage in the years to come. Aye. And a salute to the fallen too, was it not? Many and more lost their lives on the fields of Cotonou. The men and the women of the Black Sails, chief amongst them. I thank you for giving those who lost them this chance to put their grief to more productive ends. I thank you for giving the celebration an unmistakable touch of salt too. This year's rising was not merely in Limsaluminsa, but for her. But of her. I look forward to seeing how future host cities follow our example. But for now, let us focus on the present. I am sure I can keep you from your business from far too long. Alright, and I must ready to mine. I will offer my prayers to Lymeria, and be on my way. Fare you well, Drac'to. I wish you safe journeys for the years to come. May the navigator's breath fear ye sailors. The acting captain of the bloody executioners. Oh, it's you. It's a god. If it ain't my old friend Drac'to. I hear you had a hand in the fireworks, but I thought you'd be long gone by now. I'm glad you stuck around, though, giving me a chance to thank you. For getting the execution as well, like. Can't say you didn't run us ragged, getting the whole fleet loaded up with 10 tons of fire sands and ready to sail at a moment's notice. But it was well worth it in the end, There's nothing a pirate enjoys more than a bit of old pyrotechnics. The perfect send-off for our mates past and present. Even got me in the gut. So it did. Most risings I send out the bottom of the flagon, thinking of those who lost insulting my grog. But the salute only goes and put the wind in my sails. I'm upping anchor tomorrow to search for an island sanctuary of my own. Somewhere to bury my boots. Wish me luck, Drac'to, and may Lymena's breath ever blow at your back. That one's short and sweet. Nice. The explorer and his baby Oppo. Ah, my god. I knew it was you. I could tell it from your bearings. Forgive me, it gladdens me that our paths shall cross again, of course, and yet I find myself somewhat lost of words. Are you well? What brings you here? Is that so? I should have known it. It is very much like you to help others fulfill their dreams. to bring life and light to the world. I always liked festivals and did all my brethren. But the celebrations have taken in diverse form over the years. All brought smiles to the faces of our children and in turn us. Though it was our custom, nay, our duty to watch over you from the phantom realm, one amongst us was so drawn to the music and the merriment that he adopted a mortal form that he might join you in your reverie. In every festival is imbued with hope and dreams of mortal man. You implore the gods to listen to your pleas, and they hear you. They still do. Who are they? They look character-y. Till next our paths shall cross. Grr, there, grr, grr. Oh. That would have been great if I could have one of my Scion friends here. But no. You have to have these people. Alright, and that's it. I'm gonna end it there for at least FF14. I'm gonna go take care of a few things, and I'll be back with Black Myth Wukong. Right, thank you for watching. If you can, like and subscribe. Have a good one.